Sparkle as Sparkle. I have a shiny coat, and my horn is like silver. I love to run and play. Sparkle was kind to everyone. One day, Sparkle was playing. She heard a voice. The voice was sad. Sparkle wanted to help. Sparkle, the unicorn, went on a quest to find her friends in the magical forest. She trotted gracefully through the lush green trees, her mane shimmering in the dappled sunlight. The forest was alive with the sounds of chirping birds and rustling leaves, creating a symphony of nature that accompanied her journey. There was Oliver the owl, perched high on a branch, his feathers glistening with a mystical sheen. Oliver was wise beyond his years. He had seen many seasons come and go, and he knew many things about the forest and its secrets. His eyes, deep and knowing, seemed to hold the wisdom of the ages. Oliver is Oliver. "Hello, Sparkle. How can I help you today?" he asked, his voice gentle and reassuring. Then there was Nutty the squirrel, always full of energy and mischief. He darted around the forest floor, his bushy tail flicking with excitement. Nutty was the comedian of the forest. He had a knack for making everyone laugh with his funny antics and clever jokes. Sparkle couldn't help but giggle whenever Nutty was around. Nutty. "Hey, Sparkle, what's going on?" he chirped, his eyes twinkling with curiosity. And there was Daisy the deer, a gentle soul who moved with grace and elegance. She was often found in the quieter parts of the forest where she could enjoy the peace and tranquility. Daisy was shy, but her kindness knew no bounds. She had a heart as big as the forest itself, always ready to help a friend in need. Daisy. "Hi, Sparkle, is everything all right?" she asked softly, her eyes filled with concern. Sparkle gathered her friends and told them about the mysterious voice she had heard earlier. It was a voice that seemed to come from the heart of the forest, calling out for help. Her friends listened intently, their faces serious. They knew that if the forest was in trouble, they had to do something. They wanted to help too, and they were determined to find the source of the voice. Together, Sparkle and her friends set off on their mission. They walked side by side, their hearts united by a common purpose. The forest seemed to guide them, its ancient wisdom leading them towards the voice that needed their help. They found a little bunny. The bunny was crying. He was caught in a trap. "Thumper as Thumper, please help me." "Sparkle as Sparkle, don't worry, we will help you." Sparkle used her magic. She lifted the trap with her horn. The bunny was free. "Thumper as Thumper, thank you, my name is Thumper." Sparkle and her friends were happy. They liked helping others. Nutty was very upset. He had spent all autumn gathering acorns, carefully storing them for the cold winter months ahead. Now they were gone, and he didn't know what to do. His tiny heart raced as he searched frantically through the forest. He needed his acorns for winter. Sparkle, the unicorn, looked around with her keen eyes. She saw footprints in the soft earth. They were goblin footprints. Sparkle knew that goblins were notorious for stealing food and treasures from other creatures in the forest. Sparkle knew goblins liked to steal. She followed the footprints, her hooves making soft thuds on the forest floor. She was determined to help her friend Nutty. "As for my acorns, they are gone." Narrator. Suddenly Nutty shouted. His voice echoed through the trees, filled with despair. Sparkle's heart ached for her friend, and she quickened her pace.
These footprints lead somewhere," Sparkle murmured to herself, her eyes narrowing as she concentrated on the trail. She knew she had to be careful. Goblins could be tricky and dangerous.
She found the goblins. They were huddled together, whispering and laughing, completely unaware that Sparkle was onto them. They were hiding behind a rock. Sparkle used her magic. Her horn glowed brightly as she cast a spell, creating a loud booming noise that echoed through the forest. She made a loud noise. The sound was so powerful that it shook the leaves on the trees and sent birds flying into the sky. The goblins were scared and ran away. They dropped the stolen acorns in their haste, scattering them across the forest floor. Sparkle quickly gathered them up, her heart swelling with pride.
"Oh, thank you, Sparkle. You saved my acorns," Nutty exclaimed, his eyes shining with gratitude. Sparkle smiled warmly, happy to have helped her friend. Together, they returned to Nutty's home, where he could safely store his acorns once more.
Today was a good day. Helping others feels wonderful. Narrator. Sparkle smiled, her heart filled with joy as she remembered the events of the day. She had helped her friends, and their laughter echoed in her ears, a sweet melody of happiness and gratitude. She had been brave and kind, standing up for those who couldn't stand up for themselves, showing compassion to every creature she met. Sparkle lay down under a tree, the soft grass cushioning her tired body. The gentle rustling of leaves above her was soothing. She looked up at the stars, twinkling like tiny diamonds in the vast night sky. Each star seemed to tell a story of its own. She thought about her day, replaying each moment in her mind. The smiles she had brought to others, the challenges she had faced. She had done good deeds, and it warmed her heart to know she had made a difference. It felt good to be kind. S5. The feeling of fulfillment was unlike any other. "Thank you, Sparkle," Adair had said earlier, its eyes shining with gratitude. "You are a true friend." Sparkle had felt a surge of pride and happiness. Narrator. She knew that being a true friend was one of the greatest gifts one could give. Later, Sparkle found Daisy. Daisy was stuck. Her hoof was caught between two large rocks, and she looked frightened. Sparkle used her horn to move the rocks, her magic glowing brightly in the dim light. Daisy was free, and she nuzzled Sparkle in thanks. Together, they walked back to the heart of the forest, where